Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess every day, trusting patterns over promises and observing those patterns silently. How we feeling, High Priestess? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, too many. Ancestors, Archangel Michael, please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. What insights does the High Priestess need to know today? Holy guac. Okay, Pisces. This is the Way Home deck. If you want that, it's linked in the episode description box. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is the higher level of commitment card. It's the guide card. It's your connection to the divine, your higher self. If you think about mushrooms, mushrooms are an advanced species of fungi. Did you know that humans and fungi, mushrooms specifically, we share more similarities in our genetic makeup than mushrooms do with plant life? Isn't that something interesting? See how I didn't curse? Thank you so much. Okay. Mushrooms connect and communicate. They've done studies to look at the electromagnetics or like the neural pathways or whatever the sparks do when they're communicating, and it's similar to human communication. That's why they're able to adapt and evolve so quickly and easily. They can grow up from the ground seemingly overnight. They also travel in this like group, or this, what is the word for that? Mycelium. They like travel in the mycelium. It's the connection. See how there's roots coming out of the bottom of this mushroom? This indicates to me in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something has broken off, something has finally been released, and it was very difficult or challenging. Now, your connection to your higher self, to the divine, to the universe, has either elevated and ascended or finally taken root. There's some element of goodbye to one way of thinking, a mindset or an illusion, a lens, we'll say. A lens you were looking at things, or a lens you were looking through, and there was something that shifted, and now you're either seeing more clearly or you're feeling more clearly, or both. Not easy though. There's heavy emphasis on it not being easy. This is going to end up being a gift for you, being able to check in with the divine however you do that, much more frequently, much more easier. There's something else though. What is the other thing? Pisces, they're going to talk to you in all the little ways. We love looking for angel numbers in these big signs, right? Blue Jays and Cardinals, and 7777 on the back of a pickup truck when you're on the road, right? You're ascending. So you're going to start picking up on the subtle ones more. It's going to be lots of little subtle ones. People are going to say things, and you're going to get this bing. It's the internal knowing. It's the clear cognizance. You're going to feel it in your gut, or you're going to feel it in your heart. You're going to feel it in your scalp. It's these lots and lots of little things. They're intuitive confirmations for you. That's it. That was it. Lots of little intuitive confirmations, like sprinkles, like raindrops, little mists of it. They know that you can see the big ones, that they want to see if you can listen for the subtle ones. I feel like we got a message like that from one of the advice cards not too long ago. Okay, yes, and this is because you've done the work, you've invested in your spiritual practices, you've either started cleansing your energetic space, mind, body, soul, of people, places, and things that do not align with this, that clog up and funk up, you know, the pathway for this. Or you're beyond that level now, and you've curated a spiritual practice and routine where you're consistently in flow state, you're consistently in receptive mode, you're consistently, and when I say consistently, I mean, it's not just your morning routine, it's not just when you go to yoga, it's not just when you go to meditation, it's not just when you're reading a book that's connecting you to source, consciousness, exploration of consciousness, law of attraction. It's now you are embodied. So some of you are building up to this, but others of you are already embodied. That's why they want you to look for the little ones. This is the next it. This is the next level. This is the next extension of the gift. Okay. Whoa. This is crazy, Pisces. 3 of Wands. I've read for 2 other Pisces this morning, one-on-ones. This card came up for both Pisces this morning, and now it's coming. Whoa! And I just knocked over a whole freaking deck of cards. Confirmation. And now it's coming up for you with your other card here. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, when I tell you something is coming in, I'm telling you something's coming in. This is going to be an emotionally fulfilling, purposeful, satisfying thing. Whether it is a person or moments of experiencing these confirmations this week, next week, feeling like, oh my God, it's really here. Or an opportunity, an invite. Maybe even hearing from somebody. Could be hearing from somebody and you're like, this was it, I knew it. But this feels good, Pisces. This doesn't feel daunting. This doesn't feel like, ugh. This doesn't feel like, ugh, I knew it. This feels like, oh my God, thank God, I knew it. Thank God, I knew it. I'm getting a little emotional behind my eyes too. This is something you've waited on for a long time, or you've always known since you were a kid. There's some length of time, even though we know time isn't real. It's a human construct so that we can make sense of this linear simulation that we're living in, right? This is going to come in, something, someone, and your emotions are going to be moved by the confirmation, whether it's one confirmation or several. 3 of Wands is you are in this leadership role. You've turned your back to the old. Didn't we say this? Something broke off. Something broke off of you that was rooted in you. And you finally got to a place where you're like, I'm allowed to relieve myself of this self-limiting belief or this mindset or paradigm that's no longer aligned with the mystical magic I'm living right now. See this yellow headband around his head? That's the headband of enlightenment, right? It comes from stepping outside the comfort zone and following a spiritual calling, spiritual motivation, spiritual inspiration. That doesn't mean you have to make a spiritual business. It just means that whatever you're being called to do or not do, you're listening to it. You're turning your back on something and patiently waiting for this next thing to come in. But this is like, there's already growth here. You've already invested time, effort, resources, energy into this situation. Divine intervention's also at play, assisting you. This is what happens when you put yourself in aligned action, Pisces. When you follow those signs, synchronicities, and especially the internal ones, not just the angel numbers we see on license plates and receipts, right? But when you listen to the internal pings without that external confirmation, when you got it like that, leadership, when you're fearless like that, leadership, that's when the divine is like, I can meet you now. I'm going to meet you halfway, because you're listening for truth. You're living in truth, and truth is listening to your insides. This is going to help balance the scales. It's going to assist in bringing forth manifestations and some type of relationship balance. Maybe it's a relationship balance within yourself, believing in this gift, believing in yourself, or balancing out some kind of dynamics you've had with somebody. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. This doesn't really feel like people. It feels like people are just like pawns in this spiritual game of your life. Let's go deeper though. Bottom of the deck, oh my God, of course, 8 of Pentacles, because you did the work, Pisces. This is also a card of divination. The more consistent you are with your meditation, your mindfulness, your time in nature, coaching or reparenting that inner child or that inner adult or that inner teen, the more love you shed on yourself, the more you're going to see and find love in the world. The more you're going to be able to implement love outside of the day-to-day grind, the day-to-day responsibilities. We got a couple of cats coming up on this table. They are into this vibe. Okay. The windowsill's not big enough for both of them. It was just a battle. Listen, the windowsill isn't big enough for both of them. It was just a battle. The windowsill is not big enough for both the doubt and the faith. You had to release some kind of doubt, or you are releasing some kind of doubt. You see this? Who are you? Neptune. Trusting your intuition to get on this path, to keep it moving. This doesn't even feel like getting on this path. This feels like believing in you. This week, the next 2 weeks, this feels like listening for the confirmations to confirm, I do have this gift. I do know what's up. I was feeling correctly. I was seeing, my foresight was right. This feeling I couldn't explain, it was right. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation, Miss. Can I scooch and mooch you? Thank you so much. I love you. Okay, let's get some further clarity here for Pisces. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional offer, being emotionally moved, especially if you're a business owner right now. Listen, if you're a business owner and this is a spiritual calling, whether it's an accounting business, a tarot reading business, meditation, yoga, I don't care what it is, an Etsy shop, there's fulfillment coming. You're going to get confirmation that's like, you were always supposed to do this. And because you stepped outside the comfort zone, you're going to be rewarded. Give me another here. If this isn't business related, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it just is what it is. If this isn't business related, King of Wands, Ten of Swords, then you're going to receive trickles of confirmation of this pain that you already moved through. This healing you already did in regards to some type of relationship you had with either an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There were emotions involved. There's a connection here. There was some type of fulfillment or perceived fulfillment. It looks like there was an ending. It does also look like you were protected. There was like, it's almost like you were led to it and also led through it and then led away from it. If you're still in it, Pisces, and I want you to put you in the timeline where you go. But this story is you went to it, through it, and left it. And this one was a doozy. This may have rocked, or this ending that you experienced, it may have tested your faith. It looks like, let me just make sure I'm saying it right. It looks like you decided to leave this situation not because you wanted to, but because you got one of those pangs that was like, unfortunately, that was the confirmation in my intuition that I'm supposed to walk away now. I don't want to do that, but I'm being pushed and pulled to do that. So I'm going to trust that the divine has my back and it is going to be okay. If you already did that, Pisces, it's like, since this is Taurus energy, it's Earth energy, right? This new level up of the gift, it's like it needed a little bit of time to catch up to you. You listen to that ping. Now you're going to get mirrored experiences, replicated experiences of that ping. This feels really abstract. Does this make sense? That person or situation, it could be a boss, it could be a romantic interest, or it could be a family, a friend. But it was, this one took you, I don't want to drudge up the darkness, right? But this one took you to the dark place. This was I'm not sure if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to get through this one. But if you're listening to this reading, you did get through it. And that alone is like oh my God, like I did get through that. I did listen to my internal ping. It didn't make complete sense to me at the time because I was led to it. So I'm so confused. Why am I being led away from it? That's what this is. You were led to something for a reason, season, lesson, because it wasn't a lifetime. This was not a lifetime thing. And I think it was hard for you to leave it because you were like, but I was led to it. Like the external signs led me to this and my internal nudges led me to this, until it got to the point where you received, there was like 1, 2, or 3 signs that were like, all right, that was it. Now we got to go. You didn't go the first nudge though. Excuse me, Pisces. You didn't go the first nudge though. You might have went on the 10th nudge. See how she's like, everything is fine. She's on her cell phone with the swords in her back, in her hips, in her neck. This dynamic took a hit on your heart, throat, sacral chakra, of course, like there was additional ego pain here, but specifically your throat, there was like suppression, repression, heart chakra pierced. So the love you were getting or appreciation, or I mean the love you were giving or the appreciation you were giving, it was not being reciprocated. And for some reason the sacral, so this dynamic was blocking creativity, and creativity doesn't always have to be painting and poetry, although it could be. Creativity is like creating solutions and offers for my clients. Creativity is, what's a more efficient way I can complete this task at work? Creativity is, how else can I, you know, represent my home, my wardrobe, how I look so that I feel like I'm authentically expressing myself and showing up as myself. Significant blockages in your creativity, in your heart, so receiving and giving love, and your throat, showing up, speaking your truth, sharing your needs, speaking your needs. Okay, we went so deep on that one. Give me one more for this pile. Wow, justice again. This is what they're balancing out. Whatever that shit was, Pisces, High Priestess, and it took you a minute to walk away from it. I can't emphasize enough, this one was confusing for you because you were led to it. So when we're led to something, a lot of times we're like, I was led to it. I'm supposed to be here, so I'm going to do everything in my power to stay. When you allow yourself to release that last part, just because we're led to it doesn't mean we're supposed to stay. If we're led to it, it's for a lesson, not a lifetime. Very few things are going to be a lifetime. You know what'll be a lifetime? Your journey with you. That's the only thing that's going to be a lifetime. Because even family dynamics, there's no one in your family that will be a complete lifetime journey with you. You're going to have ebbs and flows with everybody. You are the only person and relationship you're going to have for a lifetime. Everybody else is a lesson, period. Whether it's a hard lesson or a light lesson, right? Okay. I just can't emphasize that enough. I know you were led to that. And you're not crazy. I know you were led to that. But you were led to that for a reason. And the reason was to help build this for some... It had to be this person too. And I know that's very difficult to hear. No matter how lovely or not that person was, you were led to that person for a reason, but it was for a reason, not a lifetime. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay. I feel complete here. Because you listened, and I know it was so hard. Could have been 8 months ago. Could have taken place or started during Libra season, the unraveling. You're going to get your justice, and your justice is going to be happily ever after. Maybe you thought this was happily ever after in some way. Maybe you felt fulfilled with this person. This could have been a lifelong childhood friend, right? You see these two little kiddos down here. This could have been a romantic partner. Could have been a best friend. Could have been someone from your family, 10 of Cups' family. And of course, it could have been a lover, relationship energy. Your intentions were pure, Pisces. It's very clear how pure your intentions were here. You're going to get karmic justice because you listened. Because you did the hard thing, not because you stayed, not because you deserve it. Nope. Just because we deserve it doesn't mean we get it. We have to align with the vibration of what we think we deserve to receive. Okay, here. You hear me talk about Abraham and Esther Hicks? This was the first thing I read from them. And this was like, I was dating somebody who love bombing, breadcrumbing, etc., right? But I got this from him. And this changed my life. And that was like a very short relationship. So for that, I'm like, oh my God, I was led to him to, one, a mirror of like, hey, this is an example of manipulation, and not saying that this is an evil person. That person was programmed by their own upbringing, right, and their own traumas. But I was led to that person to see that I was attracting that type of person, and to be introduced to this and how to change my life with the law of attraction and aligning with the vibration. It is the least easy work to do. It is the least easy work to do. I would imagine after being a parent. I'm not a parent, so I don't know. All right, Pisces. 3 of Wands. This is you taking that leadership role, turning your back on this. Turning your back on pain, turning your back on, hey, turning your back on, Spirit said it's time to go now, so I'm going to go. Even if I don't want to, I'm going to go. Right? Give me a little on this 3 of Wands, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, this card kept coming out all weekend for me. It's crazy. Pisces, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. You had to go through that to step into your best self. Okay, this makes sense. This is the level up, level up, level up. Give me a little more on this 3 of Wands. The devil wanted to come out, but it didn't. Okay, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Too many. Oh my God, don't flag me for a nipple. Yep, devil. This was holding you back, but it was like, you know, they say, excuse me, Pisces, new level, new devil, right? Something, an ayahuasca shaman said to me last year. She was like, new level, new devil. And I was like, whoa, that makes so much sense. this was the devil for this journey. You turned your back to it. Could have been a codependent dynamic that was holding you back. Someone siphoning energy, or at the very least, it just wasn't adding to you. Sometimes it's these people aren't evil. It's just the dynamic is, this isn't adding anything to me. Oh my God. That's wild, right? The devil to the Hierophant. That's so wild. And everybody's in red. Lady in red. Everybody's in red. Damn. I cannot emphasize enough. Your soul, if this is resonating with you, take what resonates. Please don't fight me in the comments. Your soul led you to this to reaffirm, to reestablish, to reconnect you with your higher self, your connection to the divine, your connection to your soul. Because at some point you lost it, or you stopped believing in it, or you didn't dive into your connection with the divine, even though you knew you had this gift. This goes back, Pisces. Someone made you start doubting your connection, or your connection. Someone influenced your faith, or like rocked your faith, and you were led to this and through this for it to be tested again. But this time you come out on top. This Taurus energy is like, I'm the victor here. I hold the keys. I hold the scepter. I hold the power. 2 5s make a 10. 10, you completed that cycle. 2 10s is a 20. That's the judgment call. This was a soul calling. You listen to it. And might I add, with like very little understanding of what was happening. Only take this if this resonates, Pisces. This feels very specific. Okay, Capricorn. Somebody also could have been very fueled by money. You may have been somebody that added enough energy to them. You could have been somebody that added enough energy to them that allowed their sacral, their heart, and their throat chakra to become opened, but it was like almost at the expense of your energetic caliber. And somehow they made money off. I don't know how they made money off you, but it could be like literally a boss, like your performance moves someone forward. Or if this is a partner, they were benefiting from, you know, they were directly benefiting from your energy, but you were becoming depleted. Something about like your productivity, your efficiency, like what you brought to the table made this person money, or they saw you as a cash cow. Okay. Or they saw you as a cash cow. And if it's not a literal money cash cow, because 8 of Pentacles, work, money, right? A lot of earth energy out here. This is a business owner card. But if it's not money, then it's like cash cow. It's not a cash cow, it's an energy cow. They're like, oh, I get the milk for free here. And it's like, okay, we got to put a service fee on this udder then, because we're not just milking these puppies for free. Can't. That also may have been the root of like when you're like, this can't be for free anymore. Whatever that means, right? I need a next level commitment. I need more from you. I need reassurance. I need some kind of like tangible reciprocity. That could have been the last straw. And then you're like, got to break that off. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I think that was it, because Neptune was like, enough of this person. Let's cover this up. Right, baby? All right, Pisces. And now justice. Karmic justice. Balancing the scales. Truth prevails here. The divine is intervening. 11 is wish fulfillment. Oh, Pisces, that is it. Pisces, that is it. I'm getting emotional. This is because you chose you, whether you're masculine or feminine. You went into your feminine and said, I deserve more. This is the opposite of vengeful energy. This is the opposite of spite. This is the opposite of victimization. This is you saying, I cannot change anything that happened. I can only control and choose me. I choose me. I choose me, my cup first. And that's when the divine is like, I got you. I got you, priestess. I'll meet you here. One more. Pisces, if this happened a year ago, This Libra season, you're going to start seeing some kind of major, oh my goodness, some kind of major change in your body, your finances, your career, or your creativity. Look, those specific, I'm telling you, those specific areas, your body, your finances, your career trajectory, or your creativity, maybe all four of those things. Look for the next 2 weeks. What am I in right now? Virgo. So this weekend we hit, right? This weekend or next week, we hit Libra season. During Libra season, look for those changes, even the smallest of ways and the biggest of ways. Look, something, it's receiving energy, because this is feminine, right? The Queen of Pentacles, if you think about the queens, they're in feminine energy, my tarot students, right? So they're receiving. They're not like the kings are the main maintenance, the structure of it all, the overseeing. The queens are the creators and the receivers. You will be receiving karmic justice, emotional justice, and it's going to show up in the form of your finances, your career, your body, your creativity. But when I say your creativity, it's not just going to be like, oh, I'm feeling more creative. You're going to start doing things and you're going to be like, wow, that's what that was. That's what she's talking about. I have like this flow of energy through me now because this person or dynamic or place is not sucking from me. Page of Pentacles confirming at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is interesting too, because we've got this, you know, earth energy opened and we've got this major earth energy over here, big Taurus and big Capricorn energy. And now we have Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this creativity, you're creating something for yourself. This may be an offer, good news, interview, paycheck, more clients, health improvement, whatever your fitness journey is, nutrition journey, health journey. Okay. Let me see. What does this look like to you? Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. We're all over the place here. Hey, Mama. Can I scooch you, mooch you? Can I scooch you? Okay, come on. Oh, I know. You love the birds? Oh, Mama. She becomes like Jell-O. Oh. And it's like impossible to move Jell-O. Okay, something you left at the full moon. That last full moon. We have the new moon manifestation meditation Wednesday or Thursday. Sorry. If you want to register for the new moon manifestation meditation, the link is below. We've got Reiki 1 this week. Thanks to everybody who showed up Sunday. It was an amazing class. You're an amazing group. Okay, this feels very serious, but in a good way. Sorry, my OCD is like a little extra this week. We got a lot of energy coursing through this house. Okay. I'm going to go in on this. Tell me about that King of Wands, Ten of Swords energy. What's that history? You were led to it and you were led through it. In reverse. You see that? Unexpected income, card number 27, which is 9, and 9 is perfection, right? In reverse. Oof. The opposite of unexpected income is like debt. But it's like debt of energy, debt of investment. Like there's this person, it's like when someone owes you. It's when someone owes you. Maybe some of you did see it coming. And you're like, let me just see how this plays out. I get that, no shade. All right. And the Devil. Can you hit that like button, Pisces, if this makes sense? Pisces. Okay. See how this person, the card is thoughts. Card number 16 breaks down to 7. So it's personal reflection, right? This person is painting this person that they're thinking of, though. They're painting this person. There's like muse energy here. This just like double confirms. Oof. Mwah. Double confirms that you were some source You were some source. You were some source for this person. Okay. And tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. This is like the good. Give me a Queen of Pentacles energy. That was so fast. Wow. Pisces, you were led to it. You were led through it. And then you were led away from it. Card number 35 breaks down to what? 8. What is 8? Prosperity. Master number 8, 8, prosperity. We just talked about this. Your body, your money, your career, your creativity. Just keep going. Just keep going. There was a major transformation here for you. This is like a little ego death experience. You had to say goodbye to one life. So you had to, this may have been like a big, like I have to say goodbye to a lot of people in this process, but I'm following the light. Even if there's no one else on the path with me, keep going, Pisces. This is it. This is it. Path. Oh my God, path. That was a little intuitive, like, hey, this is coming. This is the path. This happened so that you would enter the path of least resistance, the path of most allowance, the easiest way for you to receive your birthright, joy, financial freedom, abundance, health, healing, prosperity. Okay, that felt very clear. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Anything on this Hierophant, this higher level commitment, 3 of Wands energy, Pisces being a leader, connecting with mind, body, soul, and allowing the divine. The Sun. Pisces, is this not it? For a lot of you, this dynamic that played out, this happens to us all the time, but this dynamic that you played out, you were being used for energy or being taken advantage of or not being appreciated or whatever the trauma was here. I know you didn't enter it knowing that was going to happen, but it took a minute for you to wake up to the signs, right? When you did that though, when you woke up to the signs, when you left, even when you didn't want to, when you walked away, even when you're like, I'm uncomfortable, I'm being taken outside my comfort zone now, I feel like I'm the bad guy, I feel like I'm the villain here. Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Little Taylor Swift. You did some major inner child freeing. This isn't even the healing anymore. See, these kids have wings on them. Inner child freeing from not free, playing out this codependent dynamic, likely learned in childhood, either through modeling of caretakers and family members or the imposing of that coding on you. Of like, an example of this is like, I have to make sure everybody else is feeling comfortable, even if I'm not. And if I'm uncomfortable, I just have to deal with it silently. I have to suffer silently. Fuck that, Pisces. Fuck that. Whoever taught you that, they didn't know any better. But guess what? You know better now, right? Freedom, inner child freeing. The Sun is happiness, wish fulfillment, truth, clarity, authenticity. You having healed that throat chakra, expression of self is out here. For sunflowers, stability, security. I'm safe in my own skin now. I'm safe in all of my body, mind, and soul because I know that the divine speaks to me, through me, not just outside of me. It's in me first. It's inside me first. I go outside of me looking for angel numbers, signs, confirmation. But the first sign is always inside me. It's not outside me, and it never has been. Whoever taught you to trust outside of you and to not trust you, they were wrong. I'm telling you right now, your insides can be reprogrammed. Release everything that does not serve you. Release everything from childhood that made you doubt yourself. Even if it was the adults around you telling you were wrong, you are too sensitive, you are off. Even if they still tell you that, stop allowing that energy in you. You are freeing yourself from the shackles of that pattern. You are the ancestor that came here to free everyone that comes after you and everyone that's around you, watching you now. You did this, or you are doing this, Pisces. Card number 25 breaks down to 7. Isn't that crazy? We just had the 7, 7, 7 alignment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. If this story resonates with you, can you please hit that like button? Because that was all the way it. That was all the way it. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Look at that little kid again. I'm telling you, this is coming back to the childhood shit. And it's there's levels to this, right? Maybe you cleared out some major childhood stuff. Maybe you're on the next level. You peel back that onion layer, and there's another layer waiting for you, right? This layer is, how can you move through the world trusting that you are taking care of the you that's here now, the you that's coming, and the little you inside, by listening to your intuition. Where's that eye? Wasn't there an eye somewhere? Oh my goodness, my brain is doing something. That was a different reading, different card. Okay, trust your intuition, this third eye. Trust it, trust it, trust it. The sun and the moon. Again, the sun and the moon. Sun, moon, sun, moon. Whatever you gave up the last full moon, or whatever darkness, mystery, subconscious coding you've been giving up, it's leading you to the sun. And the sun is the truth. It is your happiness. It is your freedom. Inner child freeing. You are freeing you. Okay. Does this make sense? Give me a little more on the sunshine. Okay. Pisces. Now we're getting repeats. You see this? The Emperor, King of Rods, and the Hierophant. Hierophant 3 times. Pisces, I think you're the Emperor. You leveled up to Emperor status, or you are Emperor. You are emperoring up to Emperor status because you realize, oh, I hold the keys. This person wasn't, you know. Pisces, can I be honest? You know what this gives? This gives like low self-worth. You entered a dynamic where your self-worth and your confidence, your appreciation in yourself was not where it is now, or it's not where it should have been. Not should, you know, I hate that word, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give yourself enough credit for the potential that you held. And by walking away from it and learning from it, trusting the divine and learning from it, that means like not just staying in hurt mode. It's like transmuting that pain, getting to a point of forgiveness and accepting. I was led to that and through that for a reason. I'm not going to be connected to that person anymore, but I'm not going to wish ill of them because I have ascended above it. I am the Emperor. My back is turned to this person, but guess what? This person is likely going to watch you in this ascension process, or they're already watching you in this ascension process. But you are connected to the divine. 555. Big change. Angel number 555. Big change. This may have been the turning point of your spiritual life, whatever that means. Your capacity to, the capacity to hold love for yourself, the capacity to see truth in others, the capacity to make moves from within and needing less external validation. You are protected. You don't have to worry about this person. Just know this person is absolutely still watching you, or there's an energetic tie where there's some kind of inspiration. Could be memory. Could be this person taps into the memory of you and what you represented in their life, and they try to use that for their own growth, which, I mean, that's inspiration, right? When we listen to a song that like hypes us up, it's kind of like that. I don't know that there's malice in that, you know? 3 5s break down to 15, which breaks down to 6, and 6 is harmony. You chose this path, which is leading you to harmony. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, just confirming that watching energy. Can I get one card for Pisces energy here? Ooh, because you said, fuck no. This is, we're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore. We gotta go. See her throat chakra? She's got that little bejewel on it. Cue Taylor Swift's Bejeweled. You cleared your throat chakra. Even if it was shaking, Pisces, you might have had to actually say, I choose me. I have to choose me. Or like, this isn't working for me. And this isn't personal, it's vibrational, right? Missy from Saltwater Tarot says that. I love that phrase. That is everything. It's not personal, it's vibrational. And when you set that boundary, you said that no, you also said yes. And you know what you said yes to? The divine, your higher self, the divinity inside you. You said yes to the truth. Look. They're both holding their sword up the same way, right? Your free will said yes to the truth and fairness. So the divine is like, I will meet you with the truth and the fairness. And the truth is you deserve all of this goodness. So we're going to give it to you now. And it's not like, oh, you passed the test, so now we're going to reward you. It's you believe you deserve good, so you're going to get good. If you believe if you just believe you deserve bad, then you're going to get bad. That's that law of attraction energy, Tower. This rocked. I rock with you all night. For some of you, this happened in March, April, the cusp of Pisces Aries season. I think this rocked everybody's foundation here, but you are on the way up, baby. All right, this feels correct. How are we feeling? Sorry, my camera's getting all sleepy. Let me get one more juice magoose for Pisces. Any insights and what's next for Pisces here on this spiritual ascension? How, guys, come on, can everybody please hit that goddamn like button? We got the Hierophant. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times? 4 with the 4 of Cups. Pisces, when you did this, this is why the reward's going to be so big. This is why this Queen of Pentacles, this prosperity, this pathway, this divine justice, Page of Pentacles, the reason why this is going to be so big is because you did this from a place of faith and healing. You did not do this for a reward of some kind. This was like, you know, I want to feel better. And the only way to feel better is if I walk away, right? So you did that. And because you did that, now there's going to be a downpour of rainbow energy into one of your cups that you don't even see coming because you're like, this was so far gone. This was so long ago. Whatever the timeline is for you, 8 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. It was so long ago. And now you get this gift from the divine that's going to have you sitting in an energy of, now, this is very advanced, so bear with me. Ready? It's going to have you sitting in an energy of, I'm not even mad anymore. I can like look back at each of the steps I took to meet my higher self and be like, you know what? I'm actually grateful for that change. And I love that version of me so much because he, she, they did the hardest thing without knowing there was a rainbow on the other side. They just did the hard thing because it was the right thing. Pisces. Oh, so beautiful, Pisces. You are so divinely connected. You are so divinely protected. This is it. Confirmation at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles again. Card of divination. She's at her altar. She's doing her candle work. She's doing her journaling. She's doing her manifesting, her scrying, her tarot reading, hermit mode, doing this alone. This is also an element, Pisces. If you walked through this fire and you couldn't really talk about it with anybody else because they didn't get the depth of it, I want you to know I see you. I know the depth of this. I know the depth of your darkness and I know how dark it got. I'm not going to say the words because YouTube is going to flag it, right? I know. And for those of you who it didn't take you to the deepest of the depths, but it took you to a place where you're like, I need to get out of here. You did the hard thing. Everybody pat yourself on the back if you did the hard thing. Pisces, if this is you in the now and you're like, I know I need to get out of this thing. I'm just scared. That's okay. Be scared. Take the fear with you. Do it anyway because look what happens. This Ascension, okay, let's get more on the Ascension. This Ascension is wild. This is your intuitive and psychic abilities expand and you get a gift in the 3D. It's double confirmation. Look at that King of Wands at the bottom. Give me 1, 2, or 3 on the Ascension process. What are they going to notice? What are they going to know? What are they going to feel? This came up yesterday, too, for another person I read for. This is a little sadder, but not because of you, because of this other person. In time, what you will realize is, yes, I did overcome that devil, right? I passed the test. 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons of learning. I used my intuition and my logic. So this is like you let your spirit lead you, but you took your head with you, right? Because of that, you were able to turn the wheel. Things are turning in your favor. You might have gotten out of there like a bat out of hell. The thing is, the truth of the dynamic was this person, I know this is disappointing, but like this person wasn't here to invest in you. This person was only here to win. And you were a source of energy that would allow them to win at all costs. No one wins with that energy. That's what you got away from. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? You're going to lose your mind. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The Hierophant 5 times. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Can someone look that up and put it in the comments? What's angel number 55555? That's insane. This is insane. What's under you? 6 of Pentacles. You're about to get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. You're about to get it, Pisces. This was it. All right. This is it. Pisces. Please hit that like button. Please claim this energy. Please ascend. Allow yourself to step into your power. This is your season. This is it. From now to the end of the year, the hardest part's over. Bye. Sayonara. Believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams, Pisces. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. This is a little bit of like tell your story. And patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in the moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. You know what this card means for this reading? Slow down, Pisces. Move slower so that you can see the raindrops, these little sprinkles, the subtle intuitive pings inside you. You're getting confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. It might be, I feel like I said this recently, through a text. You're going to hear something and it's going to be extra confirmation for you. Or you already got it. And now they're letting you know, now you're in the subtle phase. It's not just these, we love angel numbers and we love the big signs, right? When the blue jay lands on the post outside your window when you need it, we love it. This is different though. This is the inside communication. Are you listening? Are you moving slow enough to hear it? You are connected, and it's through your heart, Pisces. I don't think this is patience, like wait for this thing to come in. This is like, can you be patient with yourself? Can you slow down? Little rascals for you. Can I get a star seed for the star seeds? Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I hope this hit. Loosen your grip, Pisces. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. Let go of the coping. And can you sit in the moment so you can hear? You're free. You're safe. The Hierophant 5 times. You are so much more safe than you realize. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new pathway. Be the leader. 3 of Wands. You wish you had. I think you did that, Pisces. Now you're about to move from the darkest of nights, the dark night of the soul, into paradise. Forge, don't follow. Keep going, Pisces. Oh, yeah, I love this so much. Hold my hands, Pisces. I'm sending you Reiki love and healing. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it. And on the release, affirm, I trust my intuition. Release. I love you, Pisces. I hope I see you at the new moon meditation on Thursday. Reiki students, I'll see you. I can't wait. I love you guys so much.